Hi, Emily here at Fiat Fiber Arts, and today we are going to talk about squares. Have you tried writing a pattern for a granny square or any sided item and you thought, I'm going to write the repeat and then it's repeat 3 more times, right? I did it once, plus 3 equals 4, 4 sides on a square, that's it. Maybe not. So, and it is a common confusion for a lot of designers. It's something that me too, when I'm editing a pattern, I'm gonna probably be drawing it out as I do it to really make sure that there's the correct number of repeats for the pattern. But I have a recent blog post about it. It's called How to Write Crochet, How Many Repeats on a Square. And my website is fiatfiberarts.com. And I thought I'd take a moment to kind of go through some of the descriptions of what I had on there. Now, this is all because a designer emailed me with a question and said, okay, I'm doing 1 DC across and then 2 DC, chain 2, 2 DC in the corner, and then it should be repeat from star 3 times, right? And she's really asking me, 3 plus 1 equals 4, right? And but then she went on to say she starts with a chain 5 and a 2 DC in the corner. Then she starts her asterisk, going down one side and doing the next corner, and then asks how many times to repeat. And you still have 1, 2, 3 sides, but her repeat included the corner, and we started in this corner. So that's where some of the confusion comes in. So let's talk about that. Now, again, if you are starting a square exactly on the side, or say right here, right after the corner, then you could start with your asterisk. You could start the line with the asterisk, stitch this and the corner, repeat 1, 2, 3 times for all 3 sides, and then 4 sides are done. You could also start at the beginning of a corner and start your asterisk there, and you have corner, side, and then it's repeat 1, 2, 3 times, and you've gotten all the way around. But let's imagine that you're starting in the middle of a side. So instead of starting at a corner or at the beginning of a side, you're starting in the middle. And think about maybe this pattern in the middle here. I'm sorry, beautiful designer, I forget whose pattern this is, but you're going to be my example for today. Because we can see that there's different types of stitches that are going around. Now, there could be a repeat for a side, but what if you're starting right here? So if you're starting in the middle of a side, the beginning of your instruction is going to be how to get from start to the corner. You could start your repeat with the very first corner, and then your repeat would have corner, side, and then it would repeat once here, twice for this corner and this side, and then that's it for your full repeats. Then you would have to describe the 4th corner again, and then how to stitch the remaining side to the start. Okay, so that's if you're starting in the middle and your asterisk starts at the beginning of a corner. Okay, so this part is described, this is your repeat, repeat it twice, and then describe this corner again and how to get back to start. If your repeat starts with the side, then you're starting here, you're describing how to get to the corner, you're writing out the corner, and then you start your asterisk for the side and write the corner again, and then you're going to repeat once for this side and this corner, twice for up this side and this corner, and then at the end of the line you just describe how to get back to start. Okay, Another one is like the example the designer gave me. What if you start in the middle of a corner? Okay, if you start in the middle of a corner, and you want to start your repeat with the side, then all you have to describe at the beginning of your line is how to work that corner, the half or 3/4 or whatever, the partial part of the corner leading up to the side. Then you have your asterisk. Start your repeat to describe one full side and one full corner, and then you repeat from star here to this corner once, and here to this corner twice, and then you can describe the last full side and the partial corner to get back to your start. You could also start this in a corner and describe a full side, and then start your asterisk down here at this corner, and then you would describe this corner and this side, and they would repeat it here once for corner side, and then twice again for corner side, and then you would just describe the end of your corner again to get back to start. But one thing that I really like is maybe using the omit. If you omit part of your repeat, then you can write less. So let's go back to that starting in a corner. Say you start in the corner here, and you write a partial corner to get to the start of the side. Start your repeat with this side. So write your full side and one full corner. That's your repeat. And then we're going to, if you use an asterisk, we're going to repeat from star once for this side and this corner, twice for this side and this corner, and say repeat it 3 times to get all the way down this side, but you can say omit corner on third repeat. So you can have repeat from star 3 times, omitting final corner, and then just have the remaining stitches and your join for finishing up this corner. It may seem like, 6 of one, half a dozen of another kind of thing with you're going to be writing omit this or just writing out the whole side again. So it's up to you what you want, but it may simplify the repeats because you're going to repeat it 1, 2, 3, except for the end. Another way, if you don't want to have repeats or you don't want to have the words omit, you can also use the double asterisk. And this is one that may be really helpful for some of these more detailed type patterns, because you can start in a corner and get to the start of a side and write your side all the way down and then put a double asterisk before the first corner description. So the person is still going to stitch from the first asterisk all the way through the side and all the way through the first corner, and then you will say repeat from star, repeat from asterisk once, twice, 3 times, stopping at double star on the third repeat. Okay, so the third time they're just going to do the side, and you put that double asterisk right before the corner. So you're telling them just do the side, stop at the double asterisk, and now I'm going to tell you what to do for that last little bit of the corner. Okay, so please remember that for writing with asterisks, now I interchange star and asterisk because when I'm reading it, I mentally say star. But when you're writing with the asterisk, the person is working the stitches the first time they read them. Then you're telling them how many more times to do it. As our brilliant Edie Ekman said in her recent post about repeats, you can't repeat something if you haven't done it yet, so you must count the time that they did it first and then add to that to get all the way around your shape. Also, when you are writing with asterisks, read it out loud. And this can work for your entire pattern also. if you can't read the line out loud and understand what you're saying, then it may need some more words or some more description in it to be more understandable. And especially with asterisks. An asterisk, they stitch through it once, then you need to tell them repeat from asterisk this many times so that they go back to the beginning once, go back to the beginning twice. When they do that, then they come back to your instructions and then they do the next part that you tell them to do. So, but if you write repeat **5, that doesn't tell me anything. You know, so you need to, it helps a new reader to have the words repeat from *to*, or repeat from and they're just going to the beginning of it and coming to the end. If you have like a semicolon, or that's where the repeat word is. You know, you need to have more words there instead of just *5 or *3. You know, it gets a little confusing. Or if you simply write do this, and then you have 4 times, then you're treating the stars like brackets or parentheses, and it's not the right kind of repeating. Brackets and parentheses have after them the total number of times the information is worked. But with asterisks, we're working it once, and then you tell them how many more times to repeat it again. Hence the word repeat. I already did it once. Repeat this many times. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to send me an email. I really hope the description, visually seeing where to start and how to get around the square can help. And on my blog post, I have 5 different graphics that you can print up and keep so that you can use it when you're writing your patterns and say, okay, I'm starting here. This is where my repeat starts. I describe this much, and then repeat 1, 2, or 3 times, and then what am I going to do at the end of it? So let me know how that goes, and I will see you later. Bye.